In my last video I explained the team selection process, which is part of the formation of the playoff paths for the playoffs for Euro 2024. And I will continue using the example scenario. You see which teams we selected last time. If you want to see how we selected them, check out the video. Today I want to show you the path formation. We have selected 12 teams, and now those 12 teams will form 3 paths consisting of 4 teams each, and yeah, they will play single leg knockout ties, 2 semifinals, 1 final for each path, so we have 3 winners. At the end they will join Euro 2024. In the draw for Euro 2024 those teams will be in pot 4, but actually the draw for Euro 2024 will take part before the playoffs are played, but after the paths will be made. So you will know which teams might join, but yeah, there will be just playoff winner A, B and C in the draw. So now you see some of the, or all of the important rules for forming the paths. The first one is that if there are at least 4 teams from one league, A to C, because League D doesn't have their own playoff path, the respective path must be formed with only teams from that league, which means we have League C path already made because it's exactly 4 teams from League C. So we can have this already. Also, group winners cannot form a path with teams from a higher league. What does this mean? Well, we had 6 teams from League B, those 2 and those 4, but Israel and Bosnia are group winners. That means they cannot form a path with a team from a higher league, which would be the Netherlands. So the Netherlands join path A, since they're the only team from League A, and Estonia joins path A as well, since according to the first rule, path B has to be made up of only teams from League B, while we have 6 teams from League B. Like I said, 2 are group winners, so those 2 are seeded in the path B, but the other 4, we need a draw to allocate that. And this is what will probably happen also in the real life scenario. We might not need a draw, or at least in this process, because the playoff draw there's like 2 separate draws. The first one is for team allocation, which doesn't have to happen but is pretty likely to happen, and the second one is deciding the hosts of the finals. We will come to that later. So now, how would a draw go? Oh yeah, here you see Israel and Bosnia are group winners, so they cannot play the Netherlands. How would a draw go? The official UEFA regulations state that in case of such a draw there might be seeding principles, so like different pots to make the teams that join the paths of like equal strength, but in our scenario we won't need seeding, since all of our teams are in the Nations League ranking table. They are all runners up of League B, so we will not need a seeding since they are all virtually the same strength. If there would be teams from League A and League B that would have to be allocated, a seeding might need to be possible, but such a scenario is really unrealistic. In that case we would just have a random draw 2 teams join league, or 2 teams join Path A, 2 teams join Path B. I've just made it up, so this would be the teams that join the paths. So now we have the paths completed. What is next? Like I said, the second part of the draw now would only be to decide the host of the final. The matchups for the semifinals will not be drawn, they are decided by the UEFA Nations League final table. And for that we would need to rank the teams from each paths from 1 to 4. So this is what we made. We took the Nations League overall ranking and looked at all of the teams from the paths, and then we had them from A1 to A4, and of course with every other path we did the same. Now those would be the matchups resulting from the seeding. Team 1 from each path plays team 4. So like the better seeded team always has home advantage in the semifinal. And semifinal 1 is always with team 1. So you saw you have Netherlands, Israel and Georgia, and those 3 are the hosts of semifinal 1, and the others are semifinal 2. Like I said, we need another draw, or the second step of the draw would be to draw which team will host the final, or like the winner of which semi-final, because the teams are not known. Of course, the draw will be held in 2023, while the playoffs will be held in March of 2024. Again, I've made it up, it doesn't really matter, but in that case we will see those, or the winner of those 3 games would host the final of the playoff path tournament. Like I said, the winners of the 3 finals would then go to Euro 2024. And just like in this example scenario, it will probably work out in real life. When the time has come, I will make another video explaining how the real life draw will be held, like with which teams were selected, and then which draws might be possible. But I will only do this in November, when the European qualifiers have finished. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed it, then please stay tuned for the next videos I will upload in September, October or November. Now I have a small question for you for the end of the video. What do you think? Which 3 teams from this example scenario would make it to Euro 2024? You can write your predictions in the comments. Of course, it's not actual predictions, since this scenario won't happen in real life. At least it's very unlikely. But you can comment down below, who do you think would make it to the final? My 3 picks would be Netherlands, Finland and Turkey. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day. See you next time.